Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new G.I. Joe classified series, Cobra Shadow Tracker. This is a updated version from the original Pursuit of Cobra action figure with less accessories. Overall, it looks pretty cool. I do love the jungle background. You can see very way back there in the distance we have somebody dropping in. Could be airborne or maybe ripcord, who knows. It's a very blurry image. Alright, so let's go and take a look at the packaging for all you package collectors. Here's a picture of the box. Looks pretty good. Like I said, here's the top of it. Going down, the weapons that you get, the accessories. Pretty cool. And here's the back of the box. This is number 108. Nameplate there. Figure stands 6.4 inches tall. The accessories, some of the bullet points there. Stats. Crap at the bottom. The artwork on the side looks pretty awesome. There's that neon glow in the dark type of looking mask. I'm not sure if it glows in the dark, but it kind of gives you that impression at least. That cool knife. And this side of the box we have pretty much like the QR code, just stats. And there's the top of the box. There's the bottom. And there's UPC. If you want to pause and write that down. Why is this important? It's a Walmart exclusive, so it may help you find the elusive Walmart exclusives. Here he is outside the packaging. First impressions. Wasn't too sure how this was going to turn out from transitioning from 1/18 scale to the 1/12 scale, but I think they did a pretty good job. Let's go and start taking a look at the figure for the aesthetics and paint. Okay, up close and personal. Well, first we have some type of black skull mask. A very unique presentation. We have not a human skull because it has some type of fangs here at the bottom. We have green paint. Kind of gives you some type of either cracks, lightning here, especially on his forehead. Kind of gives you a lightning feel. Doesn't really come across as cracks to me. Just some unique design. Just maybe some plain splashes. His eyes look silver inside there. That's interesting. Maybe he has some type of optics. And if you look really close there, if I can get it, he has some type of earring, or he has one of those big holes in his ears without an earring, or some kind of ear plug. The hair came across a little better than I had thought. First off, we have the black hair, the dreads tied up here. We have some green band right there. A lot of little nuances in the hair, which is really cool. Some red beads right there. Then if we look at the top, we have this brush of gray coming down and then bled into the rest of his hair. So it's definitely a very nice approach for Shadow Tracker. The head sculpt and the paint went pretty far on the head sculpt at least. Pretty cool. So he does have a removable necklace here with some Call's teeth, bones, skull of our whatever that is. Pretty decent. Here on his shoulder, we have some type of predator here. We have like plastic. It looks like fur. We have a band that's sculpted in. It doesn't move. It's just sculpted on. Some type of bone daggers. It's kind of dug out. I don't know if that's for bloodletting or what they're going for there. So some type of tribal thing. That's pretty sick though. His vest is pretty cool. It has some pouches for some gear. Pretty hard and stiff. Got some yellow trim up around. I don't know why they do these night figures, these shadow, night force characters that want to be in concealment and give them bright colors. I just don't get that. I mean, they have that with the night force. Makes no sense to me. Here's that band on his arm. You have a gauntlet here with some plastic fur. Nicely sculpted. You can see that there's some connectors there, some straps throughout. A lot of detailing. Here on his waist, he has this yellow rope, pretty thick rope, these black ends, some like, you know, claws, like some kind of raptor claw or something there. Pretty bent. And across the back here, you can see it goes over across. He has this plastic fur, and it has these black, it's like a leopard print, but not in the color which you would think of leopard. You see that black there? It's pretty cool. Then we have this big old square yellow on his back, you know, because he is in the jungle, and it gives, you know, Spirit or Kondo somewhere to shoot. But he has green pants, which is awesome. He has some thigh pads here. These are like new thigh pads. Yep. Maybe for his axe, tomahawk. So basically, the thigh pads are sculpted on. They're not removable. You just have this strap piece right here that kind of goes over this sculpted piece, and this one's sculpted on as well. It's just a mirror one underneath the plastic fur. Black knee pads. I do like his shin guards here, or the front of his, I'm not going to say it's his boots, it's more like his shin guards, because there's his boots. The sculpting, that looks pretty wicked. I do like how that came out. Pop of his feet. I'm not sure if they're going for fur. To me, it looks like fire, and that's awesome to me. I love the idea of fire, but again, yellow. Brown boots. I like how they came out across the sides. They look good. And there's some tread on the bottom. Around the edges. Pretty cool. Overall, decent. Very nice figure. So, not that much to complain about it. This looks pretty good to me. Besides the yellow, obviously. So let's go and take a look at the articulation. Now, it's definitely going to be hindered, I think, on this figure. Because you have that hair there. I mean, I'm not going to force it. Then you have the, you know, the necklace there, and there's a collar to this vest. So safely, without worrying about any kind of damage, you know, to the side. Not too much back and forth. I mean, if you want to force it, I'm sure you get some more, but I'm not doing that. Up and down. The arms. See here, so there's the joint. There's the joint. Think about the T-pose on that arm. This piece is actually part of this vest, so it's not going to affect your arm if you have free working joints. Mine is stuck. I might have to heat it some. Then we have the bicep swivel 360 here. Double jointed elbows. The hands do spin, and then it's the up and down on this hand. And the same for that one. I'm sure there's some kind of type of chest articulation there, but it's under the vest. There's that waist swivel that's usually stuck for me half the time. Never really splitting him this way because of the plastic fur. Getting a lot of resistance there for seating. I mean, this needs heated. It obviously has a drop down hips, thigh rotation. Double joint knees are there to actually work. No heating needed for his knees on my copy, at least. Boot cut. Feet do pivot down. Even a little bit up with those shin guards. Then you have around the ankle to give you that rocker appearance. And he does have some butterfly joints. Best try here. Forgot about those. So that's pretty good range. And I'm pretty sure it works just as well. Oh yeah, that one works even better. It's pretty good. Overall, decent figure. I like it. I wish there was a way to take off his vest a little easier than ripping his arms out and his head off to get that vest off. Maybe some type of, you know, pin. But then we open up the can of worms to where you can't keep the vest on. It won't go back in the hole and stay there. So, yeah, it's a give or take on that. Alright, so look at some of the accessories. We do have his mask. It's a see-through yellow mask. Kind of looks like a carbon copy of what he has on his face, just clear. What's interesting about these figures is like you're thinking, okay, well, how is this going to stay on? You put this right over top, and it stays. Look, I mean, I literally just did that with no effort. It's kind of sculpted perfectly in a sense for holding alternate face sculpts. And all you really gotta do is just grab it, take it off, chuck it, whatever you want to do with it. And then it comes with an alternate skull one, which is pretty cool. Bone color with the black eyes, white teeth. There's the inside of that. It looks like might be utilizing the eye holes to hold these on, but watch how easy this is. It's just, and it's on there. That's pretty sweet. I think that was cool how that works. It's better than his Zartan's mask version. I think that's cool. This overall looks, to me, gives him more of a feral look. But he looks amazing. I do like that. The yellow mask is just, it's cool for what it is. It just, its application is just really out there. But you can see how cool that looks with the, the touches of bone on his shoulder, his necklace, and throughout it gives him a little bit of, like I said, that feral impression. Pretty cool. Let's see what else he has here. He comes with his backpack or his quiver. It's the back of it. So we have a place here, I think is probably for his bow. Then we have a piece here, or we have a place for one arrow. These are stationary sculpted in. And then we have another connector here that you can slide something in, probably his knife or something like that. So that's pretty cool. And then you can just put that on his back. His hair is tucked to the one side, which is really nice, so you can actually just follow the flow of his hair for this. That kind of, we say, thought that through pretty nicely. So they got turned out real good. So you don't have anything in the way. So that's awesome. He does have that one arrow. So you really need. And then putting this in here is, again, as soon as I put it in, there's a lot of friction. So pushing from up here is probably not a great idea, because you're going to bend that because it's soft plastic. You can see that. You want to come down deep and then try to push in, but it's got a lot of resistance, and you might be smashing your arrowhead. I'm not totally sure, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to keep that out because we're going to take a look at some of his other accessories, which we have his very unique style compound bow. I think this came out perfect. Mine is not warped, bent, or anything. It seems pretty solid. A little flexibility, but not bad. But the overall sculpt of this thing looks amazing. Even has a part where he puts his finger in and pulls that back. It's pretty cool. I don't know at this point if there's a way to attach his arrow. Well, maybe you can slide it through here. Oops, there's a little ledge right there. That's pretty cool. So we can get that arrow back. And maybe if we put it between there and lay it down, that'll help hold it. And it kind of pushes it out that way. So there's a ledge there. Maybe they put it in his hand. I'm not sure if that's what that's for. Looks like it might be. Or it's just upside down. No, I don't think it's upside down. Anyway, you can try that when you buy your copy. But this is pretty cool. And then you get this piece. You're probably like, what is that? Is that a silencer? Is that a handle? What is that thing? So you pretty much refer to your box. It goes right here on this piece. Right there. Like that. So that's pretty cool. I think it looks awesome. Definitely a very cool bow. So we'll set this down for a second. And we'll take a look at some of his other accessories before we go in and putting them on the figure. Here's this axe, black axe. Pretty solid, flexibility, not too bad. Better than what we used to be seeing. I'm sure there's some silver here on the head of the axe though. I think they missed that a little bit, but nonetheless. Then the last accessory that it comes with is this pretty cool knife. Black handle, silver blade, very unique. Kind of think that they kind of missed a boat on, if that was silver, that would look amazing together. Alright, so best I can tell if you're interested, like I am, in putting all your gear on your figure, I believe the axe fits pretty nicely right there on this leg, which looks pretty good. So let's take this off, give us a different appearance here. So it looks pretty good there. I like how the bows and the quiver sits on his back. Pretty good. So, obviously, I'm not going to shove it in, but there it goes right there. And then this piece got to come off. And I'm pretty sure that this is for this. So you can actually have a piece for your compound bow that can get lost for you. If you want to build your bow to a certain extent. And then this centerpiece is probably for somewhere on the bow that it holds on to, which I need to find out because I don't know, and I don't want to break my bow because it's actually, that is super stiff. I'm not sure what they're going for there. Maybe that piece. Can I get it to spin? I cannot. Let's see here. Because this is a super hard plastic, so you're not going to want to stress that out too much. Okay, I got the handle there. I'm able to spin that and bring it down. You hear that creaking? That's pretty crazy. I'm not totally sure, and I don't want to waste a whole lot of time. Maybe like this. Anyway, once we figure that out. But then you have this piece here at the bottom. We have a place for his knife, I guess. I mean, where else would you put it? Like that. On the figure. Like so. This is definitely weird. I don't like that, but I don't see the axe going there. And the axe won't fit in there. But this is definitely weird. I gotta see. Obviously we have no instructions or anything. That's so stiff. I don't know how that works. So. Oh, there we go. Maybe like that. So it is the handle. It's just got to get the right angle. But be very careful. I think that'd be definitely a potential breaking point with, you know, multiple uses. But at least now we can store it. It stays pretty good. Maybe we can take the knife off here, and then maybe we can put it down on this side. But this is kind of a bad design because, like, how do you reach around the back? Grab the handle. You're grabbing the blade, not the handle. So kind of like that look, appearance. So there you go. There's all of his gear all jammed on there. Pretty cool. So he can carry all of his weapons, but he just can't carry his alternate mask. The necklace is all jacked up. I don't know if they could have doubled that up as a shoulder pad. Yeah, if there's some way to connect that somehow to give you that overall appearance there. And maybe if they had a clip or something to hold his other mask. Or even a case. Now I know the original Shot Tracker came with some alternate weapons that he didn't come with. And I think they missed a boat on that. They had a pretty cool, yes, it was a yellow net that came with him. Again, yellow, but who would have known, right? But the net was cloth and it came with him. Then he had like a predator spear. I think those two items should have came with this figure. I'm guessing they did not because they probably cost cutting or just don't care. I don't really know why they didn't, but the net probably made this figure tremendously more desirable for collectors. And that predator spear, and they painted his head silver, that would have been really amazing. But that's the accessory to get for this first offering of Shot Tracker in the Classified series. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. $24.96 at Walmart. Got him off Walmart.com. I didn't even pre-order him. It was there one day, And so I got him and Wolf Spider. No Tunnel Rat yet. Night Force Tunnel Rat still on pre-order. So he should be next. And I think, if I remember correctly, Tunnel Rat should be the last of the plastic-free boxes. So hopefully 2024 we'll get some new window boxes so we can see our figures and accessories. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this figure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. And we'll see you in our next review.